people that write can't really get under the skin of people the way that political cartoons do. Politics plus image, boom, political cartoons.
There's always going to be this appetite for a static image which just pulls together the facts on any given story, kind of captures that topic like lightning in a bottle and lays out an opinion. I think a cartoon has a way of cutting through all the clutter and laying things out in a real simple, clear, easy to access way.
And I think it's because it's one image, and usually, you know, like when I get a hate letter, I know that I've already defeated that person because my one image is already inside that person's head. It's never going to come out.
People, they like the fact that a cartoon just kind of crystallizes things. You know, there's a lot of noise out there, especially now with all the different platforms. But a cartoon is just able to kind of, a static image, boom, you get it.
We are at the Party Lines exhibit put on by my alma mater, San Diego State, in downtown San Diego.
We're here at the beautiful editorial cartooning exhibit on the American presidency.
Kind of fond of one of my Trump as the devil from the Loteria cards, you know. People tell me it's a little too cute, made him look cute. I'm very proud of how I make his hair turn into devil's tail, a frontal devil's tail.
Well, it might be the suicide vest cartoon on Donald Trump. I did the cartoon after the Paris attacks, or maybe it was the attacks in Belgium, where some of the bombers wore suicide vests. And I kind of combined the two issues with Trump and the terrorists and what he was doing to the Republican Party. Humor is probably the most common weapon in our arsenal, or tool in our toolbox.
Satire is just a natural outlet to mock people in power. Like Mexicans have done it naturally for hundreds of years to mock people in power. That's like the national pastime in Mexico. I mean, jokes aren't funny unless they're true. When it comes to political satire, man, it's doubly brutal, you know, and really just gets right to the point. I mean, that's what's so great about political cartooning, that it just sticks its finger in that wound and makes you cry.
And that's the purpose of editorial cartooning, is to kind of move the needle. You're trying to influence opinion, you're trying to provoke, and it's really a shame that there are some out there who are way too sensitive, these grievance hunters.
People that don't understand editorial cartooning will say, you do it on purpose. I'm like, no, this is just what came out of my head. If you're offended by it, that's your problem, you know, and maybe you're supposed to be offended by it.
There are people who deserve to be offended, yes.
I know that in my comic strip, I can't put certain things. They tell me it's a family paper. Although you would never know by reading all the letters, the hate mail I get from the San Diego Union Tribune, which is the most anywhere, of course, my old hometown.
Well, I've gotten death threats in email before. It's not frequent that you get that, but it's a shame, again, that you can't say what you want to say in a democracy, you know? You know, any given presidential election year is fantastic for editorial cartoonists, right? This election year is a gift from God.